I think Ethiopia is a little different. We have more than 80 languages.
Sorry, what?
So
Wow, that's very surprising.
My brain is like, I'm like, same continent?
I feel like the three of us is like, nah, nah.
I need my Arabic people here.
My experience was very humbling and I did not hear as much as I wish I did. So being very honest, I do not recall much. And I don't think I properly learned like what is the differences between like the languages you spoke, guys. I'm kind of excited to see what I'm gonna learn today, not gonna lie. Would you guys say that your languages are similar or not in any way?
I think it's not similar anyway.
In any way?
Do you mean the countries that are here or?
The countries here?
Probably not.
Not at all.
No, probably not.
That's interesting.
Is your language like a Bantu language?
Yes, but it's
Oh, cool, possibly.
it's similar to what?
Like, is your main one that you speak Swahili?
No.
Oh,
Skiara.
then.
Okay, then
Oh, no,
never
then
mind.
Swahili is just a regional thing.
Okay.
I have another question then, like inside of your own country, within the languages that you guys speak for each country, do you think like in your country, the languages you have, they are similar or like you could understand each other if you did not speak those languages, or they're, even within themselves, they are super different from each other?
South Africa, yes. We have 4 languages, the Bantu languages, which is isiZulu, isiXhosa, isiNdebele, Swati. They're quite similar, just small differences.
Like they have the same origin?
Like similar vocab in a way, but then like the only difference would maybe be like a letter. Like for example, Xhosa would say Ndiyakutanda and then Zulu would say Ngiyakutanda. And the only difference is like a D and a G. But then the deeper you go into the language, then that's where the real differences really come. And then there are instances where a Zulu person and a Xhosa speaking person cannot understand each other. But then if it's like the basic everyday words that are like really simple, like simple expressions, then we can understand each other. So it just depends on how deep you go into the language.
Would you say that's because like one influenced another, or because like they all came from the same language and then they differentiated as time passed by?
I'm not entirely sure actually with regards to like whether they influence each other or they came from each other or because they have the same origin. I'm guessing the Bantu element of it has a big role to play in it, because if they're all Bantu languages, they're grouped together because there are a lot of similarities. So I guess because of that, that's where it might come from. But yeah, that's actually a very good question. I'm not entirely sure about that.
For my country, Rwanda, we all speak the same language. Everyone understands everyone in the country. So, but then I want to give an example because I have a lot of knowledge about the Ugandan country. So for Uganda, it's when the country was being formed, they combined different kingdoms. So each individual kingdom that came in to form a country spoke already their own language. So no one influenced the other. It was just like, we are combining these kingdoms and we're making a country. So they're not gonna just switch their languages to the same thing, but then everyone still speaks their individual kingdom.
I feel like
country.
it's probably like similar to what we had in Brazil, because we had like tribal languages. If you go to those regions right now, like of course we still have some groups that speak their native language. They do not understand each other because like they were separate tribes with their own language as well. So I feel like it's to speak within ourselves, we have to speak in Portuguese. I guess it would probably be like around the same sort of situation.
I think Ethiopia is a little different. We have more than 80 languages. Yeah, and I only speak one and understand another.
Sorry, what?
So
We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge.
She said 80, I'm like, okay.
We listen and we don't judge.
How does that work? It's like,
I'm assuming it's a similar situation as she mentioned. Maybe like different tribes came together. But anyways, another country has also a lot more. So I think it's a very common thing for different countries. So
especially, I mean, let's consider like the whole continent. The African continent is huge, so it's pretty understandable like how that could have happened. Wow, that's very surprising.
Hi, I'm curious. I've done this enough to know I'm usually wrong when I say yes.
For house in Brazil, we say casa.
In Tswana, we say Ndlu.
In isiXhosa, we say indlu.
in Amharic, we say bait.
In Madagascar, we say chano.
In Kinyarwanda, we say Inzu.
Okay.
See, that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's so cool. Okay. So like the three of you were pretty similar.
Yeah.
There was like only a little vowel or like one little pronunciation in part of the word. Could you the three say again the word?
Inclu.
Inglu.
What is the letter at the? Is it I-N?
It's INDLU.
D-L-U. So mine is I-N-Z-U.
And hers is yours is TLU.
But still, like they're pretty similar. Do you think like if you said it, you would be able to understand each other?
Context, maybe, yeah.
But if context, yes.
Uh,
If she like if we're talking about a house and then she accidentally like just said like Inzu, we would kind of be like, oh, is that a house? That sounds like mine.
Similar.
Yeah, but outside of that context, I'd be like, what?
okay. For water in Brazil, we say agua.
In Stana, we say meti.
In Isikosa, we say amanzi.
In Amharic, we say wuha.
In Madagascar, we say Hanu.
In Rwanda, we say Amazi.
We're close this time.
I feel like we were a little bit closer though. Like you say atwa,
Wuha.
wuha. Okay.
Oh, that sounds like water.
What is yours?
Hanu.
Totally different.
Hano in my language means here.
Really? Oh.
Yes.
Cool. That's so interesting. That's so different. I didn't expect you guys to have like similar words like that.
It does.
That's so nice. It does come from the same group, does it?
Bantu, yours is also a Bantu language.
Is it Bantu language?
Guys, I don't want to say anything I'm not sure.
Fair, same. I don't know either.
But it sounds like it.
Probably.
It sounds.
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe we're gonna find it out in this video. For human in Brazil, we say humano.
In Stana, we say moto, but that's more of person. Human, I don't know, but moto is like a person.
Right. I was also thinking about it. I was like, human, not very common. Okay.
Yeah.
In Isikosa, we say umtu.
In Amharic, we say south.
In Madagascar, we say Uluna.
In Kinyarwanda, we say Umuno.
Umtu, mutu, umunu. Okay.
Humano.
Umano. Oh, actually, it might be closer to you this time.
Yeah. I mean, But again, I do know that my language, like Portuguese, was very influenced by a lot of African languages. I'm not sure of which countries though, because history-wise, we didn't have to, but they brought a lot of people to Brazil, and because of that, like, I know that a lot of our cultural things and the way we pronounce words, they changed a lot. That's why, like, even Portugal, they say a little bit different than we say it in Brazil. We say more similar to your pronunciation. So in Portugal, they would say like man, and then uman, and we say umano. So it's more, yeah, I feel like
So is your pronunciation closer to Angola than it's closer to Portugal, or?
Mozambique and Angola, their pronunciation is closer to Portugal, but overall their whole pronunciation is very close to Portugal.
More than you.
Much more. Like if you hear someone speaking Portuguese from there, you're gonna be like, oh, that sounds more Portuguese. Like Brazilian Portuguese sounds very different. So I feel like we had more influences overall. That's probably why. Cool, that's so cool though. Okay, I'm excited. I'm happy I have some close things. For name in Brazil, we say nome.
In Stana, you can say Lina, that's like formal Stana, but in Spitori, which is Stana mixed, is Libito.
In Isikosa, we say igama.
In Amharic, we say sem.
In Madagascar, we say Anahana.
In Kinyarwanda, we say Izina. Just closer to your first one, you said
Lina.
yeah.
Lina. In my country, this word is like, oh, I was interested. It means like interesting for something.
Wow, there's similar words but completely different meanings. I don't think we have those words at all in Portuguese. Like they don't sound anything.
This is gonna be similar, I swear.
For love in Brazil, we say amor.
For love, we say Lirado.
For love, we say utando.
We say fikir.
We say Tina.
In Kinyarwanda, we say Urukundo.
Oh, that was so different. Wow.
Yes, Urukundo.
Every time she says something, my brain is like, I'm like, same continent? Sorry, what was love again in Amharic?
Fikir.
Fikir. Wow. It does sound Afrikaans actually.
Yeah, it sounds like nothing similar to the
How
other
do you
words.
say I love you?
We have two ways to say it. One way is wad shadla, and another one is afakr shadla.
Okay, I like that.
But I do think like in a way, it's probably because like you also have a lot of Arabic influence, even like language-wise, isn't it? So maybe that's why it feels more distant.
Yeah, it's a Semitic family.
For the verb eat, we say in Brazil, comer.
In Stana, we say Hoja.
In Isikosa, we say ukya.
Eat is be.
In Madagascar, it is Mirana.
Are you ready for this one?
Okay.
It's in Kinyarwanda is Kudija.
Kudija. Actually, that's similar. Huja,
Huja,
Uja.
I think they are from the same family and we did not know.
Yeah, this is a discovery.
For the verb look, we can say ver or olhar.
We can say libella or bona.
We say ujonga or ubona.
We say a.
In Madagascar is miteri.
For Kinyarwanda, it's look, there is reva, but we also have kubona, which means you did look. So kubona, we have that too.
Similar. Oh, ubona, ubona, kubona.
I feel like the three of us is like, nah. Should be the three of you together there. For walk, in Brazil we say andar.
In Tswana we say tsamaya.
In isiXhosa we say kuhamba.
Is it like a verb, right? Taramed.
In Madagascar, we say mande.
I want to tell you why we are asking, because in my language there is I will walk there, but there is also I'm walking. So it's different.
Because it's walk like we walk foot, right? So we put foot behind it. It's like mande tungucha. So we say mande tungch.
Like movement through.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Oh, you understood her?
Yeah. No, I got the context. Of course I did. It was the power of deduction.
For us to walk is kujenda and also gutambuka. So gutambuka, you're more focused on you will move with your feet, as she said. But then kujenda, it's like to go somewhere, but you also use it as walking. Kujenda or gutambuka.
Like one of them is the action of using your feet to walk, while the other one is like getting the movement of being somewhere, like going somewhere.
One is just go, but in our language it means walk.
For sun, in Brazil we say sol.
In Tswana we say letsatsi.
In isiXhosa we say ilanga.
In Amharic, it's ahai.
In Kinyarwanda we say izuba.
Wow.
Yes, but I want you to say your word again. 'Cause
Ilanga.
Ilanga is guitar in my language.
Wow.
Yes.
For hand, in Brazil we say mão.
In Tswana we can say siatla or letso.
In isiXhosa we say isandla.
In Amharic, it's ij.
Each.
Everything she says is different. It's so different.
I need my Arabic people here.
Your language is so simple. Each.
So in Madagascar, we say tanana.
So hand in Kinyarwanda is ichiganza.
Well, that's close to Ethiopian, no? Ichikanda.
Ooh, something. Congratulations.
Just because I said it. For leg, in Brazil we say perna.
In Tswana we say luto.
In isiXhosa we say umlenze.
In Amharic, we say eger.
In Madagascar, we say fe. Sometimes we say, when you just say, like, speak with people, you just like, oh, ni fe no. When we write, it's like fehi.
Leg is ukuguru.
Ukuguru.
Ukuguru or akaguru. Ukuguru is like our legs because we're humans, and then akaguru is for like goats, cows. That's just akaguru. Akaguru means like a small leg, so for children, babies.
Wow, that's so interesting. For nose, in Brazil we say nariz.
In Tswana we say nko.
In isiXhosa we say impumlo.
In Amharic, it's afenta.
We're all waiting for Amharic at this point.
So in Madagascar, nose for us is uhuna.
It's izuru.
What is it?
Izuru.
Wait,
is
so
nose.
what's sun again?
Oh my gosh.
Sun is izuba.
And then nose is what?
Izuru.
Izulu. Oh my gosh, that sounds like Izulu, which for us
Yeah,
is sky.
like, yeah.
For ear, in Brazil we say orelha.
In Tswana we say tsebe.
In isiXhosa we say indlebe.
In Amharic, we say joro.
In Madagascar, we say sufuna.
In Kinyarwanda, we say ugutkwi is one ear, then two. Both of them is amatkwi.
Amatwi. Oh, gui. In Korean it's also gui.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna be similar again. We had like one word that was the same.
I think if we were talking about actions, it would be similar.
Maybe.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
River in Brazil is rio.
In Tswana is nuka.
In isiXhosa it's umlambo.
In Amharic, it's wens.
In Madagascar is renhanu.
In Kinyarwanda, it's umujezi or iriba.
Oh.
Iriba feels like river.
Yeah, it feels like
It feels
river.
like
We
we're
would say that
talking
in
about a
Kosa.
river. Like, I don't know if it makes sense. You know, like there's some words that you guys are saying that I'm like, that feels so much more like the word than actually what I say. It feels like I want to use that word for that. For sky in Brazil we say céu.
For Tswana we say lehodimo.
In isiXhosa we say izulu.
In Amharic, we say Samai.
In Madagascar, we say Lanicha.
In Kinyarwanda, we say Ichirere, but in the religious context, we say Ijuru.
Is that like heaven?
We're back on the same page. But it's like, yeah, still more of heaven and
Like, because you were mentioning like sky, but in a religious context, wouldn't that be like heaven?
It's more like if you're going to heaven, you're gonna pass there.
Yeah, I feel like either way in our languages, it's like heaven, so it's like sky, so it's like all falls under
Because
the
like
same.
we have the same thing in Portuguese. Like if we say céu, like this word céu technically englobes when we're talking about heaven and when we're talking about sky. So for fire in Brazil, we say fogo.
in Tswana we say mollo.
In isiXhosa we say umlilo.
In Amharic, we say Asaf.
In Madagascar, we say Afu.
In Kinyarwanda, we say Umuriro.
Oh, so we're back on the same page again.
You got it the same thing. Fogo, afugo.
Oh,
That's why I was like, fogo. Yes. Animal in Brazil, we say animal.
In Tswana we say pulukgolo.
in isiXhosa we say isilwanyana.
In Amharic, we say Arawit or Ensesat.
In Madagascar, we say Bibi.
Baby.
In Kinyarwanda, we say Inyamanskwa.
Inyama, I love that. Yeah, inyama actually is what I heard as well.
Yeah, that's meat.
So, were you girls expecting the words to be so similar and so different?
I'm shocked by this.
Me too, actually, because you guys said like you didn't expect things to be at all similar, and it turned out that most of the words you guys said were pretty much the same.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I had similar words.
Oh, with me?
I mean, yeah, I had the fogo one, and we had one word together as well. I don't remember, but back there in the video, guys. So there was some word that I was like, oh, wait, it's the same. So it was pretty similar, and I didn't expect that.
Brazil became more African than Ethiopian. It is what it is.
But that was very interesting, very cool actually. And also, I don't think I've ever heard those before. So for me, it's the very first time, and I think it's really interesting. I could like pick up some differences and of course the similarities as well. That's very interesting. I feel like there's much more to learn. Also, like when you mentioned that there's like much more variations for the same verb, like separation, because it depends on how we want to express it or what exactly you're talking about. I think that's what makes the language good, because it's like much richer, and the more you have to learn about it, I think it feels more delightful.
Right. And also who's doing the action.
It was nice. It was funny. I was discovering. Well, for me, for my country language, then African language, we are really totally different. Even when you write in the sentences, it's really different because our sentences we have like really. It's like similar than Mediterranean people, so it's more there than here in Africa.
Would you say that's probably because of like Madagascar being like more isolated island? Like
No, the origin of the people from there. Because mostly like just some African they come, but mostly people from Madagascar, they from Asians.
that's why.
Our origins is like some Asians, so they just
Yeah, so that makes sense.
That's why mostly people they say like we are not looking more African than we are.
I feel like that's the fun thing about Africa, because like the continent is so big that the diversity is so huge, and it's really interesting to see like those differences, like depending on what region you're talking about, like what influences came on it. So I think that's very interesting. For example, Ethiopian being so different also explains like the region you're at, like in the whole continent, like geographically speaking. So I think that's very cool.
Honestly, I think it's a matter of the language I speak as well, because Amharic is more Semitic, but if we go to other languages, Orominya, Afarinya, there are so many other languages, and like some of them have more of a Bantu origin, like my friends here.
That's very interesting. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you enjoyed it too.
We did.
Yeah, that was very cool.
So today we compared 5 different African languages.
If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.